Jeez. I thought I was gonna be prepared, but I'm not. I'm gonna go large again, so. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna start with 5 pounds first. I kind of want to use this one actually. I only have like a few good. Actually, I guess I have more, but I only have a few good. So I'd rather keep that larger one for later, because I want to make kind of a large piece. All right, there we go. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh. This is messy. Okay. We're starting with 5 pounds. And then we're gonna go up. But I think 5 pounds will be good for now. This is not gonna be good when chat starts, but we'll just see. I'm quite in the middle. We're gonna just hit it. A little bit tough, so it's gonna be a little tougher than normal. All right. Let's get started. Why are you scared? Why are you scared, Kevin? This is definitely not in the center, but that's okay. This clay's tough. Okay. The big pots I'm making. I know, well, I've wanted to make larger pots. So the reason why I feel like all of a sudden I'm doing larger pots. Well, one, I have commission for a pretty large pot, 3 large pieces, but also Valentine's Day I went into the shop that I sell at, and I was just looking at the pieces that I sell there, and oh, hi TM, and I'm like, okay, they could be a little larger. They should be a little larger. So that's also why. Am I tilted? I think I'm tilted. My whole studio is kind of tilted, to be honest. Ugh. Okay. So this is only 5 pounds. It's like about, I don't even know. It was like 5.5 something like that. But okay. The other day I threw and I didn't really like look at what I was doing. I didn't look beforehand. I think I got clay on my face. So this morning I watched a few videos and I looked up some stuff. So I have some more tips for myself, and we'll see how those tips even help me. I don't know if there's a bubble in here. I don't know if I'll use the tips, but we'll see. We'll see if I remember them. Oh my goodness. Here we are. Here we are. bubble. Anyways. Okay. Hold on, everybody. Bad. 24 hours. Smackdown. That is not okay. It's pretty rare that I have to do that, so. What are we making? We're making a vase. We're practicing large pieces. And I'm gonna make some vases. This is 5 pounds of clay. It is a little bit on the drier side. I feel like, I don't know why, I chose this ball of clay, but whatever. So first we're gonna center, so we're centering here. I'm kind of using my arm to help me to center, and now I'm going to poke the hole. I'm not gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go just enough so where I can make the bottom of my piece. And now I'm gonna drag out. I'm dragging to my belly button. And this is the bottom of my piece. Okay. There we go. Should I put you guys closer? I don't know. Okay. Another one. 24 hours for YouTube. Bad. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lunchtime. Okay, let's see what so this is how much I have at the bottom. Okay, we're gonna keep going. These people. Kevin, are you in chat? Okay. I'm just thinking. Okay, we're keep going. No, I don't tolerate that stuff, so. We are raising the walls. I was gonna say because I don't know where Sam is, but it's a lot of wacky. I know. It is very odd. I was gonna say, I was like, I don't want to put it on you, but if you want to be mod, but I know it's a lot, and it's also, I don't know, it's not. Anyway, okay, sometimes when you're doing tall pieces, you can actually go from the other side. It's actually helpful too. People are asking how is this possible? I do production, so I'm doing this not every day, but I don't throw large too often. So I'm practicing throwing large, but it's just practice, a lot of practice. Alright, so this is a little bit wobbly, but I'm going to show you guys. This kind of helps. I'm going to make vases, yeah. I'm making vases. So actually using this thing. Oh no, Kevin, that's funny. I don't know where anybody is. Whatever, chat's just gonna be weird, I guess. unless I see it. Alright, we'll keep going. So I'm dragging up from the bottom. I need water for my hands to glide. See, it's getting kind of wobbly. Alright, so the trick with tall pieces is you have to, we're making vases, by the way. I saw someone just ask. I'm making it tall, but it's still, the walls are still pretty thick. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create the, movement that I want in my piece. So this is, this is making it nice and flat, but it's also making the walls compressed and stronger. So there's a few things happening. Like, you don't just use this rib to do one thing. It kind of does multiple things. Okay, I think I like the height. Let me get my, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Okay. We're at about 14 inches. So when I create my movement in the piece, it's actually going to get shorter. And that just happens. So you always want to kind of make it a little bit taller than, we're going to get the water out of the middle. You want to make it taller than what you're trying to go for. I'm already going to start making my my curves. See, it's already getting kind of short. I'm going slower with the wheel, and I'm pulling it out. I'm pushing out with my inside. I'm focusing, so I'm not really talking too much. What is the most clay this wheel can handle? I think this wheel is like 75 pounds, but I actually don't know. I don't know. I know my wheel my standing wheel is 75, but I like it for that. I probably should switch them so I'm producing on this one, but you also have to think of like the pressure of you like pushing the wheel too. So that's another thing. Why do you have a crown next to your name? That just means that you chatted, I think, the most. So you're the chatty Kathy, you're number one. Is the motor? Yes. So yeah. So the motor is, this is an electric wheel. And I need some water on the inside actually. I don't want water to be stagnant on the inside, but I also don't want the water, I don't want there to be no water, if that makes sense, because then my hands won't be able to glide through the clay. Ooh, you guys see that? I'm trying to get the bottom in the shape that I like, and then I'm gonna work at the top, because the problem is if I work at the top and then I do the bottom, the top is just gonna get out of whack, versus you do the bottom first and then you do the top. And that is the little tip of the day. That's the trick of the day. All right, I'm into these types of shapes recently, so we're gonna do that. Oh gosh, there's like a hard piece of clay. gonna get all the water. Actually, I guess I don't really have to. I don't know if I like how far down that little bubble is. I might move it up here and make this like that. I don't know, I'm just kind of, this is my first large vase in like a couple days, so I don't want to, just kind of seeing what goes. I enjoy the flow, so I like things to look kind of, you see that right there? That's like a dry piece of clay that didn't quite get into mixed into it. Ooh. My apron. I'm not quite liking this shape. I just answered what? Yes, it is a vase. Hello, Sam. You're fine. You're okay. I don't know what it was. I think it's the it's the lunchtime. It's the lunch. People on lunch break. I don't even know. Maybe they're back. You can kind of see. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but there's some movement here. Dirty for nails. I mean, if you live like that, I think you're never gonna have fun, because then you're always thinking about dirt. So I mean, yeah, of course it is dirty for your nails, but I mean, there's soap for a reason, guys. Silly billies. Silly, silly. Alright, let's see how this goes. Took out all the water. Now I'm gonna start working on this top portion. Color it in. Eeh. Yeah, there's like something's happening up here, and it's causing it to get out of whack. I think I don't quite like it. Here we go. This is a wooden rib. I mean, this is metal. Gosh, my goodness. Alright, I don't quite like this area. It's a little too crazy. I'm just gonna take it off. I'm actually pulling the walls, not just up, I'm kind of going inward. Need a little bit more water. Now, if I'm thinking about like people putting, you know, flowers in this, I like a larger opening, because then it allows the flowers to kind of go. I kind of like this a lot, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying this. The clay will make you hungry. Oh gosh. Alright. Okay. Let's find a rib that I like. I saw something that was like, it's cheating if you use, you know, a rib, which these are ribs, but it's really not. So, whoever said that, silly Billy. So I'm pretty much using the pieces that the edges that I like of the rib, and I'm using that to kind of mold it, and I'm pushing out from my, you know what, I kind of want this more distinct. How's it looking from there? It's looking pretty good. I kind of want this to be a little bit more like, I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty, if I do say so myself. Alright. So I did leave a lot down here. I'm still practicing that portion, but we're going to, since now we're pretty much done, I'm gonna chop it all off. Yeah. So this is called dry trimming. I mean, wet trimming. Usually you trim when this piece is drier. But, oh wait, you know what? We didn't even, I totally forgot about this. The top. I need to make it nice and pretty. Alright, this thing is a little too large for, you have free will, so you can, once you buy something, you can just do whatever you want to it. So I'm going to chop my sponge because I need to. Alright, here we go. Now it looks a little bit wobbly. It's probably because I did something to that. You know what? It doesn't even matter. We're just gonna go with it. I think I might have messed it up when I wet trimmed, but you know what? You live and you learn. We're just gonna, I'm enjoying this shape, so we're just gonna leave it. Oh my goodness. It's kind of making me a little upset that it went kind of wobbly. Whatever, we're just gonna leave that. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit. We're gonna do an 8-pound, 9-pound. Amici. All right, let's take this thing out. Ta-da! Where's the background? That's funny. All right. Okay, let's try that again. Let's do, where'd my stuff go? Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. This is called a chamois thing. Beep. And it just suctions. You guys hear that? Great. Oh. Okay, welcome. Honestly, I didn't realize how much you do, Sam. Like, I didn't realize how crazy people chat could be. Chat could be kind of wild. Alright, this is about 9 pounds. You see how there's like a little bit of... I just forgot what I was talking about, but there's like some holes and stuff. I don't want that. I want this to be nice and round. Beep, boop. Alright, I'm already gonna kind of help myself with centering, so I'm gonna slap it in place. I don't know why I'm like karate chopping it, but this kind of helps. Okay. My arms hurt. All you guys are just watching me just like, hello, Jennifer. Yes, I do. Bad clay. It's funny. I'm trying to help myself so I don't have to like really, my arms with centering. I don't have to really center like crazy, but you can see like this side's kind of crusty. About 9 pounds, 8 pounds clay. Can I make a vase? I will make a vase. I'm going to make a vase. So placement of my hands when I don't know if you guys are even interested in me like explaining. Are you? I'm gonna do it anyways. It's my stream. I can do whatever I want. Anyways, your hand placement when you are centering a large chunk of clay is you're kind of here instead of here. So there's a different way of kind of moving the clay. There we go. You are, okay. We're gonna explain it as I go. I took art class in high school, but it was mainly just an easy elective for me. There's clay on my phone, so I can't quite read every single word sometimes. Oops, there's a little piece of clay. Do you guys see that? Neep. All right. I'm going kind of slow because I want this centered. I want this piece to be centered because if it's not, then okay, never mind. It kind of just affects the rest of the process. Oh, make sure you guys like. There's a large amount of you guys. It helps me out a lot and it's free. Does the clay come off my hands? Of course it does, yeah. It just dries. It's just like dirt. I mean, it is dirt. So, oh, hi, Cara. I don't know why I'm centering so wide with the tall piece. I don't have to, but we might make this, let's make this like kind of a large bowl, I guess. Now I'm already centering kind of wide. Let's just do it. And we have such a wide bat on the wheel. So let's just make kind of a large bowl. I kind of just want it to be round, actually. I think that would be very interesting. We're making a sphere. All right, this looks pretty good to me. We're gonna do the next step, which is poking a hole. I'm trying to go directly in the center of this piece, because if I don't, then that also messes up everything. Okay, now I'm going to drag. Soup bowl. Yes. me pull you guys closer. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stuff is moving. Oh gosh. My thing is messed up. Okay, hold on. Maybe I shouldn't have moved you guys closer. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Hopefully that's a good angle. If not, too bad. I'm trying to go equal pressure. Hold it and then slowly release. And then I'm going to make this nice and flat. I'm curious what the, okay, that's perfect. That's how I tell the depth of my, my piece. So this is the bottom of the piece. I don't want to go any lower because this is the floor of it. All right, perfect. Let's add some water. We're gonna kind of color this in a bit. Hopefully this is a good angle because I can't quite see. I'll do one pull and then I'll move you guys. All right, let's move you guys. Oh gosh. Oh, thanks, Sam. Sorry. Yeah. So I do this for a living. You can go see my website, which is isacarrceramics.com. I have an Etsy, which is isacarrceramic, and I'm on all socials, isacarrceramics. Same as this YouTube. Eee! Okay. We're already gonna a little bit of a movement right there, which I don't love, but it's okay. I'm gonna kind of leave that top portion nice and thick, because right now I just kind of want to make. Ooh! You guys see that? All right, here we go. We're getting water out of the middle. I'm kind of liking the bloop bloop. I don't know why. I'm just into that type of look at the moment. I feel like if you go on my website and you look at my stone and blossom collection, they're all kind of like this. All right, let's do the top. I'm gonna go pretty slow. Equal pressure. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, Texas. That's pretty close. All right. All right. Let's use one of my favorite ribs. Gotta get it nice and some movement in there. Oh gosh, you guys see that? That was spooky. Ooh! This is a little spooky for me. All right. Everyone chill. Everyone, don't be stressed. Where's my smaller one? I'm stressed. Oh, gosh. Who's stressed? Me. I am stressed. Alright, let's just assess. Oops, I just got that on me. Okay, I like it. I want it, you know what? I want it a little bit more bulbous. It's just what my heart's saying, but I think that it might collapse, but you know what? It don't matter. It don't matter. It's okay. Oh gosh. You guys seeing this? Ooh. Ooh. Yummy. Oh, I'm losing my mind, wrinkles. Alright, let's see it from afar. Okay. We're kind of there. Gosh. You're stressed? Don't be stressed, Kevin. We believe in you. Thank you. Oh, hello, Asia Marie. I'm kind of enjoying it too. Maybe I should push you guys back so you guys can see it. Eee! It is actually not terracotta. Terracotta is a specific type of clay. And terracotta is I'm falling. Terracotta is actually a low fire clay. Oh gosh. This is just called stoneware. And it's a mid-fire clay, so it's different. But anyways, where did I just put my tool? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's in here. Oh goodness gracious. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm kind of enjoying this shape. Oh. Oh, good heavens. I think this might need to sit for a second. Do I ever use terracotta? I don't use terracotta. I don't use low fire. I use mid fire clay. Sometimes I'll use high fire, which is like but that's only if I'm in a different studio. So for my studio, I just use this. Okay, I think this needs to sit for a little bit. So we're gonna, oh man, it's like, this is a sin to like touch it while it's not moving, but you know what? No, we should leave it. Okay, let's move. Let's move right here. We're gonna get some more clay. Oh gosh, this is like straight on me. Where do I put you guys? Hello, everybody. Oh dear heavens, this is a crazy angle. Oh, thanks for the happy poop. Okay, this is a crazy angle. You guys can see everything, I guess. Okay, this clay's too hard, so we're gonna use this clay. I think. Let's do another 8 pounds, and let's make something taller. I know it was extremely close up. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. That's very sweet. How much does the color change in the kiln? It's pretty similar to this clay. Okay, you guys, if you've been in the stream before, you know that you have to fold your bags, or else it's a sin. There we go, bag folded. Okay, but yeah, this clay is it comes out very similar. What am I doing? All right, let's see what this is at. Boop, boop, beep, boop, bop. Okay, 17 pounds. I think, actually, you know what? Oh wait, not 17, 7. It's almost 8. Let's just make it 8. Okay. And then let's see what this is. 6. This is also 8. Wow. Okay. Okay. There's one. We're wedging. Yeah. Oh, do we have another one? Oh, a flower. That's so sweet. Thank you. Is it ASMR? I hope so. I feel like it's not ASMR because I'm talking, no? I guess ASMR can be talking, huh? Oh, goodbye, Kevin. All right. 2 pounds of 8 pounds. What am I saying? All right, let's come on. Come on, everybody. We're going back into the studio. Okay. This piece, we're gonna take it off. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit. It needs to harden up. And then we're gonna come back and work on it again. I wanna manipulate the top portion a little bit more, but it just needs to be a little, what's happening? It needs to be a little bit drier. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, let's throw large. I don't know. I guess 8 pounds is large, I think. Yes. I don't know. I guess anything more than 5 pounds, I'd say is large. Even like above like, I guess 3 is a large piece. Okay. I do want a little bit more water. Okay, there we go. Do a frog and I will like, please. I think that it would mean more for me if you just liked out of the goodness of your heart and if you appreciated the stream. So I'm not gonna make a frog. But that is a good reminder that liking the stream is $0 and it only helps me and it does nothing for you. So it's up to you guys. Do I do this for a living? I do this for a living. Okay, we're ready. Let's get started. This is 8 pounds of clay. So me slapping the clay, it helps it already get it into center. So you see how like that was easier looking than it being all crazy. So anyways, is it really messy? I think that yes. I mean, you see my wheel. I don't really clean this wheel. So yes, it is messy. All right, we're gonna center, so we're coning back up. And then I'm going to compress down. Oh, dear heavens. Okay, let's try that again. Sheesh. I've never had that happen with a large piece like that. Actually, I feel like, no, I probably have, but I think that was because, okay, we're just gonna go for this. I'm not gonna slap center this because it's already wet, and then if I slap center, it's just gonna get clay on my face. I've actually, yeah, I have had that happen to me before. I think the bat wasn't, it wasn't damp enough, so it was kind of just dry. It didn't have a good connection. Hopefully now it does, but we will see. Alright, we're gonna pull this up one more time. Oh gosh. What's the biggest clay piece you have ever made? Oh man, William, that's a good question. I think 18 pounds, almost 19 pounds, almost 20. I don't know, like around there. It's a lot of clay. I mean, this is only 8 pounds of clay. So, yeah, I don't throw large too often, but I'm practicing to get into larger pieces. I feel like that's something I've always wanted to do, but it's hard. It's hard to center, I think is really difficult, and this is called centering. See, that's kind of now out of whack a little bit. But also the rest of the piece, like, I don't know, I think it takes a lot of practice. So we're practicing. We're trying to get more efficient and throw better with larger pieces. Usually I do this full time. I do a lot of production work, but those are like smaller pieces, like coffee related pieces, dinnerware. I'm starting to get more into my art pieces. So if you have Instagram, that has a lot of my pieces that I make on there. But you can also go to my website, which is Isacarrceramics, isacarrceramics.com. Same thing as this YouTube, but it's also pinned in the comments. Okay, we're on to the next. Actually, yes, it is the most important. You got that so right. I know, it's the hardest part, and it is the most important part. But I mean, also this part is pretty important, and all the rest of the parts are important too. But yes, centering is the most important because it sets your piece up for the rest. So if you start it out wonky, it's gonna end wonky for sure. Alright, I'm just compressing the bottom. Let's see, this is a trick to see how thick the bottom floor of your piece is. Stick my nail tool in there, pull it out. You can see that's how far it is. I'm putting it where my dark hair is. I can go a little bit further. Alright. I'm just gonna compress this again. Oh, hello, Kate. Life is art with the right perspective. Totally is. I think that's why I think everyone's kind of, everyone's an artist in their own way, I feel like, but I don't know. I think it's Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me still? Oh gosh. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Ooh. Oh yes, okay. Okay, good. Sorry, everybody. I got a phone call. I always forget to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Let me move you guys a little bit. Oh my goodness gracious. Is this better? Okay, that's better. What am I doing? I feel like my phone's gonna overheat in the sun. Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Okay. We're actually raising the walls on the opposite side that people teach because, oh my gosh, you guys see, we're already out of whack. That's okay. We're just gonna keep going. Hopefully we can make it back into whack. I'm gonna color it in a bit. Worst case, this clay can be recycled, used again. Do I also do quirky designs? I guess it depends on your quirky, like your definition of quirky. I'd say I do a lot of different designs. I do a lot of like cutesy designs on my coffee related pieces. But these like my vase pieces, you could see them on my website. It's under decor and it's in my Stone and Blossom collection. I'd say they're more elegant than quirky. Oh yeah, I did do a very cool Taken Souls urn. That one was cool. I actually did that one on stream. And it was a commission piece. Alright, we're gonna use the sponge to get out all that water and clay from the middle. Okay. Okay, I have a lot of clay at the bottom actually. We're gonna try to pull that up actually. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying actually so much. Oy, oy, oy. See how wobbly this thing is? It's okay. We will correct it. I don't know if I was talking a second ago, but I forgot. I'm in fix mode. I feel like I'm like like at the base. Whenever I'm like thinking so hard, I'm like now I'm smiling. Cause now I'm like, oh no. Told you guys about that. I should just do like insane faces when I'm throwing. Well, I think I do. I definitely have a focusing face. Alright, it's getting to the shape that I like. Goo! My goodness. Alright, let's use a rib. The thing with ribs is you want to have some slip on it, some water. You don't want to use this rib when it's dry You need water, you need slip in order for your hands, for any tools like this to glide. Okay, you see this top portion? It is crazy. It is crazy. Okay, we're going. We're doing it. There is like unevenness at this top. I'm hoping to guide it to the top portion so I can chop it off. But we'll see, everybody. We'll see. Okay, we do have a lot of water. Not a lot, but anytime I remember to, we're gonna get that water out of the middle. Because that's just how it be. Okay, it's kind of short. I want it to be a little bit, I don't know, I don't like a kind of like a, you know? Does that make sense? No thanks. I don't think so. I don't think it does. I'm curious. Okay. We're at 12.5 inches. Okay. Guys. Beep. Okay. Let's just see where this takes us. Goo. Bongo Man? Bongo Man. I'm reading you guys' comments. I was not zoning out. Bongo Man is good. He's sitting in the sun. He's good. Alright, there is unevenness here. I'm going to pull this a little bit and then hopefully get the unevenness up further, and then I'm gonna chop it off. Do you see, like, if there's uneven up here, it kind of affects everywhere else. Because it'll kind of just like pull your hands, which is not ideal. Okay, let's use a rib. This is the metal rib. This one's nice. I feel like this is a nice shape. I don't know. Me no know. I like it. I do kind of want to, I mean, I kind of like how wide it is, but I feel like I have more clay, so let's just see. Let's just see. I will trim clay off of here, but I'm just gonna push it out a little bit more. Just a little bit. I don't know if you guys even notice it. But we're being very careful to do this very evenly. Because if I do it and I go too fast, this portion can be over there and that portion, you know, you have to do it 1 tick, 2 tick, and then go up a little bit. Does that make sense? I don't know. Hopefully. If not, man. Okay, now we totally just changed the shape of this piece. So, we're going to kind of change it back, because I did enjoy that shape. Do you see how small my ringlets are? You can kind of see. I'm gonna move you guys closer. Boop, beep, boop. Oh gosh. There we go. There we go. Is this good? No. There we go. That's good. Okay. Throwing large makes me very messy. Okay, what am I doing? You only really use this thing to like finalize, so probably breaking some rules, but there's like really no rules, so it's fine. I'm pushing, I'm not really, I'm raising the walls, but I'm going inward, and now I'm going outward. Boom, bam, beep, bop, boom. Me like, I think. I like it. I feel like there's a disconnect with the sizing. Are you able to take special orders? Yeah, I do special orders all the time. You can reach out on my website, or you can email me at isacarrceramics.com, but I do have a contact thing that my leg is itchy. Is it off center? It's not off center, but it might be a little wonky. But you know what? It is what it is. It's hard to make this, so it's a learning process. But yeah, a little bit. We're gonna try to get it back to nice and round. I want to get this excess water off. Well, it's more of a slip, but I feel like this is a little bit more proportionate, this top, because it's like the I don't know. I just like the flow of it. So when I'm making pieces like this, it's more of just kind of like letting go and just creating. But with commissions, there's a lot more measurements. It's just a different way. I enjoy both, but yeah, it's a lot more work. Oh, a little bit of water on the inside. Ooh, I just kind of pushed that in a bit. Do I enjoy that? No, we're gonna push it back in. Okay, we need to stop fidgeting with this thing. I think there comes a time when your piece gets kind of tired, and this is the time. So last touches, and then I'm over this. Goo! I don't know if I like it like that, with the top like that. I don't know. It's cute, actually. I think maybe, yeah. Maybe a little bit more round, like flat. I kind of like that. What do we think? Hey, everyone's to their own opinion. It might be. I think a lot of people like it though, but it doesn't matter. Honestly, I feel like that's a thing I think a lot of artists struggle with, is like producing for others or producing for yourself. Ultimately, like producing for yourself makes the pieces way better, so you just have more, it has more oomph versus creating for others. So anyway, it honestly doesn't really matter what you all say, but at the same time it does. All right, I'm enjoying it. Okay, we're gonna leave it. This is, can I make an even bigger one? Yeah, we're gonna go a little bit larger, but right now I kind of want to just trim off this because I want as least amount of work for future me. So now you can kind of see the shape. Oh, the upper part into a flower. That's a good idea. Rumples. I really like that idea. Yeah. Maybe next one I'll make it like a little bit larger so that I'll have a little bit more to work with. This one's kind of short at the lip area. Anyway. Okay. I'm enjoying it. I think it's cute. All right, 8 pounds of clay. There we are. Let me do this. I do think the other one got out of whack because I did take my, oh, there we go. There we go. Here it is. I like it. It matches all the tomatoes. Whoops. Oh boy, you guys fell. All right, let's do another one. You want an even bigger one, twice that size. 16 pounds, yeah, I mean, the next one we have is another 8-pounder. And then we'll see how I'm feeling. I'd like to sit on the edge. Okay. We're gonna get this piece, the bat system wet, because last time it came off. I have never seen the movie Ghost, actually. I said a long time ago that I would watch the movie if we get to 100,000? Is that what I said? Makes my arms tired. Subs. Yeah, I'll watch it when it's 100K subs. Yeah, no, never seen it. I think there's quite a few potters that subscribers. Add water. Thank you, Aubrey. Yes, I am adding water. I don't know. I never really wanted to watch it. Everyone always said I should watch it. I'm like, makes me not want to watch it. Do I have any? Okay, I don't even know what that means. Have I watched the new Lilo and Stitch? Is that what you're asking? I haven't. I don't even know if, what's it called? Is it live action? No. I don't know if I have the Disney Plus streaming. So we're doing another 8-pound chunk of clay, and we're gonna make this into a vase again. So the first thing I have to do is center it. Add another 8. I'll do another, I'm thinking of doing a larger 10 pounds later. I don't want to do too much because my arms get tired, so I'm kind of pacing myself. But I'm enjoying these 8 pounds. Clay crochet, is that where they crochet with wool and then they put it into like slip? I have seen that. It's very cool. I feel like there's a couple that do, or maybe they don't knit. I don't know. I think, yeah, it's only crochet, huh? Or maybe they do knit too. I have no clue. I work with porcelain sometimes, but I don't do it too often. I don't throw with porcelain that often either. Okay, let's see the depth of, that's pretty good. Alright. I just want a little bit further. I'm just compressing this bottom because once I start raising the walls and making this base, I'm not going to be able to come back to this portion. Alright, let's kind of collar it in a bit. And now, instead of working on this side, we're going to work on this side. pretty slow because I don't want to go too fast and then it's gonna get out of whack. So I do production. These are my art pieces. I'm making vases. And you can see all of my art vases and stuff on my website, which is isacarrceramics.com. It's ISACARR ceramics.com. And same as YouTube. It's also in the bio. It's also pinned. Okay, I have a lot of clay at the bottom over here. Okay. We're doing really good. This is a very even cylinder. Oh boy. I'm gonna stop right there and kind of color it in again. Okay. We're gonna go on the other side. And we're gonna do it from this side now. Somewhere across the line it got a little bit wonky. That's okay. We did pretty good for the way up. I'm gonna actually use my sponge to kind of get all this clay. Push that inward. Man. Okay. Now that I have somewhat the size that I like, we're gonna think about the shape that I want. I think I've been liking these shapes that I'm doing, so I'm just gonna do another one kind of similar vein to that. So I'm changing the direction. Ooh. Getting kind of bulbous. Okay, let's use a rib. Ribs not only kind of help it make it flat, but it also compresses the clay. This might be a goner. Goo. Okay. Alright, let's get the water out of the middle. Okay. gonna paint these pots. Usually with my flower art pieces, I like to just keep it the raw clay. I think the raw clay is very pretty. But I will glaze the inside of this. So maybe I'll glaze the inside white or like a clear. Or I might do like a funky, I have this like gray glaze that's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll do that. Just something to keep it, not that it wouldn't be watertight if it has, but I think glaze on the inside is just kind of a pretty finish, makes the piece more finished. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go slower. I'm trying to kind of, Bongi, you wanna come here? Wanna come say hi? Oh my goodness, you're dirty. What have you been doing? Oh gosh, there's clay everywhere. Okay, I'm trying to push this, like, make the widest point a little bit further up. And then, okay, this looks like a little ball. But we're gonna add a little oomph to it right here. I'm kind of thinking it would be interesting to do like this and then have this, instead of going out, it kind of goes inward. We're doing it. And no one can tell me anything. A little bit more water. Goo. I think it's kind of interesting. I kind of like the shape. I can see the chat. I'm just not really looking right now. How many years I've been doing this? That's a good question. I think I'm on my 11th year of ceramics. 2 years I've been doing this professionally. Okay, I kind of like it. I don't know. We tested out the new shape. This little portion can definitely, there's some clay up here, so we're gonna kind of pull a little bit more. Ooh. Gosh, you guys are hearing all my voice emotes. Oh gosh. Need a little bit more water there. Alright. I kind of just want it to be like a very blob, you know? This might look gross though. And we'll switch it. We're just testing it out. I don't know if I like, it's kind of like an egg. Sometimes you just gotta look at it in a different angle. I think I'd like it if this bottom portion was a little bit like taller in the umphness, but I don't know, does it look wrong? I kind of like it. Okay, if it was here and it was like an umph here, it just adds, I don't know. I don't know. You like it? Okay. I think I kind of like how it's like kind of the same height difference of these two. I don't know. I think it kind of works. It kind of works. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, we're gonna keep it. I agree. We're just gonna make sure that this is nice and even. Look at this. I'm like doing the like princess thing where they're on their horses and their legs are on the side. What am I talking about? I'm proper. Alright. Let's use this metal rib. We're losing our brain wrinkles. Alright, we're not using this to just, we're just kind of flattening. I'm not doing anything taking out clay. I'm just flattening. Ooh. I'm enjoying this. I like it. I feel like whenever I make something, I always do that to just feel a little more confident. I'm like, I like it. I'll just talk to myself. But I guess now I'm talking to you guys. Ooh, wait. I didn't have enough water to move that. Okay. Alright, let's step away and look at it a little bit. I'm enjoying it. I think this is a cute shape. We're gonna take out the water from the inside. There's not much, but I don't really want any water left on the inside, so. Alright, final step is to make this top. Thank you, Asia Marie. I kind of like it too. Do you ever make little trinkets? I do with the excess clay I have. Yes, I do. And oh my gosh, I just made some more. I call them my greeters. Oh, I do have some actually. I made a dog one and I need to upload it to my website, but here's some fun ones that I have made. A little penguin, a bear, and this is a turtle. These are on my website and actually my Etsy too. They're in my, I did like a little, my own little blind box, if you guys know what those are. I did my own little blind box, handmade version of the greeters. And so you don't know what you're gonna get. There's a lot of possibilities. Bloop. I keep that clay there because it adds stability. If I was to throw it like this, that's not a lot of stability down there. So I'm really enjoying this piece. I don't know about you guys. Where's my stiff? Oh my goodness. Alright, this has white clay on it, but it's fine. I always gotta clean up the bat. Or else this clay just kind of hardens. It's good studio practice. Okay, this is probably the most, well, I don't know, out of today. It's very equal. Like, look at this thing. Okay, it does move quite a bit, but not that much, but anyway. We're gonna let this thing dry a little bit. Hold on. Okay, let's do this one again. Let's see if this one will survive. We'll see. It's my little chamois. Gosh. So we threw this one earlier, and we are going to... Thank you, Kate. That's very sweet. I'm happy too, Paul. I'm happy too. It's great to have such a... Okay. Kind stream. Okay. But Sam is doing a lot. Sam is working overtime on the stream. Okay, here we go. This one definitely is a little wonky at the top. You see that? Not good. Not good. Okay, we're gonna push this thing up. Because you guys can barely even see. It's not the bestest. And it was getting too damp. So I decided to let it sit for a little bit. So we're back at it. We're back at it. We're adding some slip so my fingers can move. We'll see how this goes. There's no promises. Oof, gosh. I was gonna make it round, but I don't know why I like that shape. I just do. And until I feel bored of it, you know, I feel like I gotta explore shapes. But for now, I'm just kind of creating. I think it's an interesting shape. I don't know why but we're doing this shape again. Ooh, I kind of like that. We're doing the rounded again. It's like my hands are doing something totally different than my brain. But they're connected. They're just... I like this a lot, actually. Okay, I really like this shape. All right. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This is going to be, this is going to be like a, I don't know, maybe a plant pot, but with no drainage hole. I'm really liking it. Or, I mean, a flower pot. It's pretty wide. It's pretty wide. Let's see. Gosh, this thing's dirty. Ceramics is supposed to be very clean. 7 inches wide. It's gonna shrink to about 6. So they shrink to 25%. Oh, not 25%. 12% in the kiln. So clay does shrink in the kiln. All right, I'm liking it. Do the final, some final touches, I say. Hello, everybody. Isn't it? I kind of like it too, Asia Maria. I'm in love with it. Yeah, I really like it. I thought we were going to do more of a rounded, you know, a ball, sphere. But, I don't know. I feel like everyone kind of does a sphere, so. We just kind of let it go whichever way it wants. But it's so pretty, isn't it? Alright. We're going to kind of smooth this little area out just a little bit more. And then I'm going to stop because I know the perfectionist in me is going to take over. Alright, we're done. We're done. Just taking off that little, some of the bottom layer. Gosh. Alright, whatever. That's just gonna be there. Okay, let's wire this thing off. The other ones I didn't wire off because I'm gonna wet trim them on the bat, so I don't really want to wire off. Do I paint them? Yes, I will paint them. Well, these ones I think I'm gonna decorate with my flowers, but this one I might just leave it because I kind of just like it plain. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe I will. Funky Chungy. What are you doing? Let's see if he'll come. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Alright. Alright, there we go. Done. I love it. There we go. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. It's the size of my, it's larger than my brain. It's larger than my brain. Do I sell them? I sure do. 1 second. I really like that shape. I really like that shape. We might make that shape again. I do sell these pieces. My goodness. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Sorry guys. We need clay. We need clay. What are you doing, buddy? Yes. So I do sell these pieces. They're on my website, which is isacarrceramics.com. A lot of them I have sold out, so the next drop will be probably these. But usually I need to restock my website, because usually what I do is I get a stock and then it immediately goes to, I don't know why there's like water there, immediately goes to the shop that I sell at. So I need some on my website. Okay, we're gonna do another, that was 8 pounds. I'm just thinking, well, I want to make another one of those round ones because I really like that shape. We're gonna do 9 pounds. I don't know, just 1 more pound, but we're gonna do that. I have a lot of vases already. So we're actually just gonna make one more. Because I'm gonna have to add the flowers and stuff, and you gotta think of your time management, you know what I mean? Will you be restocking on this? Oh my gosh. That's actually a really good question, Nina. I have some, actually. Yes. Oh, yeah. So, yes, I will be stocking those. They have to be glazed. I'm trying to remember what I need to do. I do not have a puppy. I have a cat, and he just hangs out, oops, with me when I'm in the studio. Dry clay. It's not ideal. Alright, let's go. Let's go, everybody. We're gonna make another one. Yeah, if you sign up for my newsletter, I will add it, which I need to do more newsletters, but I'm just not very good at it. Alright, let's get a thing. This is large, but I'm gonna do one of these. It's a large vat. Alright, this is gonna be probably the last one. I want to keep making vases, but the problem is that the weather is kind of a little bit unpredictable. There's a lot of wind, and the wind is probably my least favorite thing. This is a massive bat because the wind just blows everything. Okay, here we go. Cats won't bark. That's a good. Yeah, that is true. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's. That is true. I kind of forgot that dogs kind of bark, which, like, I feel like it's pretty normal to get a yappy dog, you know what I mean? See how this part is like. Trying this technique. I remember this technique from, oh gosh. I don't know if this is working. It's supposed to like help with the, I don't know if it works, but it kind of does. We're just gonna keep going. All right, we're gonna make another one of those bowl vases. We are going to make a round vase. Come here, Mongy. Mongy, come say hi. That's the cat. Come here. Turn around. Twirl. What can you do? Okay. I need a little bit more clay. Bongo Man. Bongo Man. It's my little buddy. Alright. I'm centering kind of wide because it is going to be kind of a wide piece. Anyway. Worst case, we're going to do a large bowl. But I think maybe I should do a large bowl. No. Maybe I should. Oh, thanks so much for the 6-7. Thank you, Joe. That's very sweet. Okay, wait. Maybe I should do a pull. Should we do a bowl? Or should we do another, like, round vase? Hi, baseball. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I would do a pull, but, a giant ramen bowl. Okay, people are saying a bowl. The problem with a pull is that I don't want to wait for... This is going to be a huge bowl. This is 9 pounds. A bowl pull. Surprise us. Alright. Sure, let's just do a bowl. It's been a long time since I've done a bowl. Let's do it. It'll also be an interesting trimming thing. Alright. Making a bowl. I'm making a bowl. I am curious, kind of. So we're already gonna make the bowl shape. I'm already gonna go outward. It's a large bowl. What did I do today? We did a bunch of vases. I think we only did four vases, and now we're doing a large bowl. Let's get the water out of the middle. Should I push you guys up a little bit more, because then you guys can see the middle of it actually? Hold on. Is that interesting angle? I don't even know. So your left hand shouldn't just be sitting there. You can see my left hand's always assisting. It's always assisting. I'm gonna add a little bit of slip, a little bit of. I just want to make it a little bit more flatter too. More outward. I feel like with such a large bowl, for me, when I think of like large serving bowls, I mean, it's for, you know, sharing. So I feel like that's kind of important to have it kind of outward. I don't know, it just gives me the idea of like, I don't know, it's open, people can grab easy. I feel like that's kind of what a sharing is. So I like it to be an open, I don't know, a little bit kind of just open versus it's kind of like a closed shape. This seems more inviting for me if I'm gonna share, you know, a salad. I don't know if it's that deep though. It's probably not. All right, that was a quick, bowls are kind of, they're like, you know, pretty fast, I feel like, to make. Not quite fast, I'd say, but they're not like insane. All right, one thing I do check for is like I'll go from the middle all the way out. Right here, people tend to have like right here like a little bump, so it's pretty important to make sure that you don't have that. So that's what dragging the finger from the middle to the end does. Just make sure that I don't have it's a nice and smooth transition is what I'm trying to say. All right. I like that. Once more with this. I like this gradual. So that's what I'm gonna make the I'm gonna push out right here. I feel like it needs some pushed outness. I just want it to be a nice transition. I like that. I like that. All right, final step is to make this lip area nice and round. Just a simple bowl, but it's a large one. I like that. It's really, really large. Let's see. It is 15 3/4, so almost 16 inches wide. That is a pretty bowl. All right. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm always almost pushing stuff over. It would be a pretty heavy bowl. I just imagine it would be hard to knock off a table. Yeah, I mean, anything this size is going to be some level of heaviness, but it just depends on how much you trim. So I'll come back and I'll trim some more, but it's a pretty good, right there needs to be a little bit. It's a pretty good, it's not thick, I would say. It's not thick. Right there. That has like a little bit of a bump. I'm just using this and I'm kind of pushing it out so it's a nice transition. So it's a smooth transition. It's not like a bumpy one. Okay. I'm gonna be tweaking this thing so much. Okay, last time. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's clean this. You guys are pretty far away, sorry. All right. Last thing is I want to wire this off. So I'm gonna use my wire. Where is that thing? A little piece of my wire that's like pokey. I have to make sure not to poke myself. Alright. Oof, that was a struggle. Okay. Let's take this thing off. There we go. Ta-da! This is as big as my head. It's as big as my body. That thing's massive. Let's put this over there. Is it an oven safe pot? That is a good question. Oven safe is tricky because a lot of stoneware is you have to put it in the oven, and as the oven is climbing in temperature, it will also, so that it heats up gradually with the oven. You don't really want to put like these pieces directly into a heated oven. It's just not gonna work. So what a lot of people do is that they say like it is oven safe, but the oven, it will have to heat up with the oven's heat while it's preheating. But there is some flameware that you can use, but I don't use that, and it would be cool to experiment with it, but for now, I don't know, it's not gonna be. So, but it is microwave safe. I don't know how that thing will fit in the microwave, but I guess it could. Alrighty, I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna clean up and make myself a second cup of coffee. Okay, bye everybody.